A magistrate in Andorra has loaded 29 Venezuelans in corrupt practices, amongst them 2 ex-vice ministers. Prosecutorial claim how they were portion of a web of pervert officials who acquired dollar, pound, in bribes of companies in back for profitable contracts in Venezuela's country-run oil business, PDVSA. They supposedly hid the cash in the Banca Privada de Andorra, BPA, banking. BPA is deceased following it was mentioned as a initial cash laundering anxiety. The listing of such loaded includes Diego Salazar, who is his cousin of ex-oil secretary Rafael Memory, as so as 2 men who serviced as vice power ministers by the government of Hugo Chavez. They are Nervis Villalobos and Javier Alvarado. Down there has been no commentary so far of such loaded. The web they supposedly shaped portion of his mind to include undertaken dollar in bribes among 2007 and 2012. The cash was later washed and lie in Andorra's BPA banking up several of it was passed in tax offshore, prosecutorial tell. BPA was charged in 2015 by the U.S. Exchequer of help organized criminality groups wash cash. The Andorran authorities ended up capturing its holdings. Magistrate Ming Orens has been studying the instance with 2012. She alleges how the charged united forces to get monitoring of PDVSA's social bidding as so as power infrastructure facilities projects run by PDVSA's subsidiaries, Corpo Elec and Power of Caracas. Ex-BPA banking officials include as well been loaded. Critics of the present Venezuelan by the government of CEO Nicolas Maduro and how of his forerunner, CEO Chavez, include length suspected how officials misappropriated by the government cash. A quantity of some top ranking by the government officials include had sanctions regime located on them and had their holdings iced. Amongst them is Production Secretary Tarek El Isami, who has been blocked by the U.S. for estimated narcotic trade. Venezuela's by the government says it is creature attack by imperialistic foes. It blames U.S. sanctions regime for the terrible country of Venezuela's economics, and the impoverished productivity of PDVSA.